Hi guys, I'm Gracie from Pony Nuts, and today I'm here with the FEI at CHIO Aachen for the World Equestrian Festival. I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes and having a look at the Youth Equestrian Games, which is a really exciting event with 30 young combinations from 30 different nations all across the world competing together. Over the next few days, I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes and hopefully meeting some of the competitors. Today is the team jumping final, which we're going to take a look at in a little bit, which I'm really excited to see. And then tomorrow is an off day for the competitors, where we're going to hopefully go and learn a little bit about what it takes to get to this amazing event. And then finally on the Saturday is the individual jumping competition. So we're going to be watching that and hopefully having a chat to some of the competitors as well about what they thought about the round and the event in general. So let's get started.
Hello and welcome to a very exciting video. My name is Evie Toombs and I'm actually a para-show jumper. I started this video at home, but we will be going to Aachen with FEI Global for the Youth Equestrian Games. So I'm really excited to meet all of the young riders, see kind of what the future of the sport holds and bring you along for the fun as well.
Okay, so a little bit of information about the Youth Equestrian Games. What's so amazing about it is that these riders, they've only known these horses for 6 days. About 6 days ago, the horses were randomly drawn for the riders, and they're carefully selected horses by the organisers. I think they've all competed up to about 1.30 m, so they're pretty good, but still, these riders, 6 days ago, they'd never sat on these horses. But since then, I think they've had 3 training days where they've managed to forge a partnership with the horse, and now they're about to jump around 1.20 m courses or 1.30 m courses later in the individual. So it's pretty amazing. If you just have a look at the course, it's actually pretty incredible. I couldn't even jump that now, and I've been riding most of my life. So for the fact that these young riders have managed to get on a horse they've known for 6 days and jump around it, it really shows how good they are.
So I am here with Team Australia's rider.
My name's Malia, I'm 18 years old and I'm from Australia.
Lovely. And what horse have you been paired up with?
I've been paired up with Calypso. I'm not going to say the last bit because I will butcher it.
Brilliant. How does Calypso compare to your normal horses?
I haven't been able to spend so much time with Calypso. It's sort of separate, but he's the sweetest horse. He's so calm, so quiet in the box, like so friendly. So it's really nice.
Lovely. What's your favourite moment from Aachen so far?
The opening ceremony.
Really?
That was amazing. Yep, the crowd, the people, like just little things like the horses with the costumes on. Like that was amazing.
Brilliant. And anything else you're looking forward to?
The individual final. I'm pretty excited for that.
Are you going in strong?
Pretty strong.
Well, we have heard it here. She's going to give it her best shot and we can't wait to see you tomorrow in the individual final. Thank you so much. With Shannon Gruber. She is actually the rider for Costa Rica here at the Youth Equestrian Games. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Great, thank you. So first of all, tell me about the horse you've been partnered with.
Well, the horse I got, he is a son of my Lord Carthago, great bloodline. He's quite a different ride from my mare at home. He's a little bit stronger, a little bigger and heavier. However, we seem to get along pretty well so far. The first couple days we struggled a little bit. I really feel like I'm getting the hang of him and I'm getting to know him well. So far so good.
Brilliant. And for everyone who's not aware of how you've gotten on, tell us what happened yesterday.
Yesterday we won the gold medal for Team North America performances. So yesterday was a very big day for all of us.
Brilliant. And how does it feel to be here?
It's incredible to be in such an amazing venue, especially coming from such a small country. This place is, like they all say, it's the mecca of show jumping. It's the mecca of equestrian sport. So it's an honor to be at this amazing, amazing place. Never would I have thought that at 18 years old I would get to compete in the great stadium in Aachen.
Well, you're not only here, but I think you're bossing it, to be honest. Do you have any bad habits? If we interviewed your family or friends, what would they say about you that we don't know?
Bad habits? Well, I do get a little bit grumpy before I go out in the ring. A lot of people would say I'm kind of in my zone, I'm focused, so if anybody comes up to talk to me, I kind of just ignore them, or not in a mean way on purpose, but that's just kind of how I am. I like to be focused before I go out in the ring, so I don't like to talk to people. So my family does call me grumpy before I go out in the ring.
Lovely. And what is your plan for your next round?
My next round, I would very much like to repeat what I did yesterday. I think I really got a good feeling for Volk Derminig yesterday. And I would like to recreate what I did yesterday, just go forward to the base of all of the jumps, and he'll take care of the rest for me, so.
Fabulous. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations to Team North America for winning the teams jumping. That was so exciting actually. We did get a little bit wet, as you saw in the videos. It started thunderstorming. It went from literally being like 28 degrees and so hot to thunderstorming and us all getting soaked. So now I'm quite cold, but it's all right, it's not actually that bad. But yeah, it was a really exciting competition, got through to jump off and everything, so that was really fun. And Europe came second as well, which is nice. Obviously we have Claudia Moore from Great Britain in that team. How it works is basically, obviously because you only have one competitor from each nation, because there's 30 nations, so the nations in the same continents join together to create the team, which is why you have Europe, North America, you have Australia, I think it's actually Australia, I can't actually say it, but it's Australia. And
While we're waiting for the riders who are kind of everywhere and hopefully coming back later, I thought we'd look around a few of the shops because there's quite a lot. Loads. So it's the perfect opportunity for me to be a bit naughty, and it's a really good excuse to have a look around and see. So we're here at the Horse Pilot stand. They are the official partner for all of the merchandise here. So I was wearing one of their t-shirts yesterday, and they've got the airbags, which obviously goes over your show jacket. These are becoming really, really popular at the moment. It's really actually nice to see people taking safety a bit more seriously, and brands obviously making products that we can wear for that. Which colour show jacket would you go for? I love navy. I think navy will always have a place in my heart, and I think these are the perforated summer versions. They're a lot thinner, which again is great for hot weather. Like this show, it's been up to 28 degrees, so you definitely want a cooler layer like one of these.
So I'm here with Laura, who's from Horse Pilot, and Horse Pilot are the official apparel suppliers for the FEI. They're supplying all the riders of the Youth Equestrian Games with apparel for this event. So do you want to tell me a little bit about what's that been like?
Yeah, sure. So as the FEI partner, we were in touch for the YEG project, and they offer us to organize a full project around it with some classes and with some masterclass and all the course. The idea was really to support the young riders in this event, which is kind of a crazy play for them.
Yes.
And so, okay, let's give them the right equipment, something like that they can identify and have an opportunity with one of our riders, Bosti. The first time Bosti did Aachen, it was 32 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, he won 3 Nations Cup here, so he knows this place very well.
Yeah, yeah.
And he took his horse to do kind of a masterclass, explain them how to prepare for that show, a bit of tips, how to handle the pressure when you get in the ring and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, the idea was really to create with the FEI a full project around the YEG, and to give them an opportunity to have a bigger insight of what's going on here. People here, it's like, yeah, I've been waiting for it for so long, because last year it was in September, it had been cancelled the year after, so this year Aachen is really back as we know it, and it's just so nice to be a part of it.
There's this amazing buzz of excitement the whole time, isn't it? Well, thank you very much for talking to me, Laura. An absolute pleasure.
Thank you. Bye.
I'm here with Jessica, who is the founder of Just World International, the official charity partner of the FEI. So, Jessica, do you want to tell me a little bit about Just World International?
Absolutely. I can speak about Just World all day, as
Feel
it's my
free.
passion. and what I think about every waking hour. So yes, Just World, just to give you a short history, I used to be an international show jumping rider at the 5-star level, so I'm not foreigner to this sport. And in 1998, I went to Honduras in Central America and saw extreme poverty for the very first time, and was so shocked in that moment I decided that I had to dedicate my life to doing something to help other people and not just focus on myself as an athlete. In 2003, I founded Just World. We started with the mission of Just World is to help children living in extreme poverty in developing countries and educate them is the main priority. But we learned very quickly that hungry, sick children can't learn. And so we also fund nutrition and health programs around the education. And so we started a leadership program for the young ambassadors to learn leadership and philanthropy. And as we're the official charity partner of the FEI, when they decided to do the FEI Youth Equestrian Games, right away Ingmar DeVos said he wanted Just World to be part of it.
Perfect, isn't it?
Yes, exactly, because youth helping youth is so much of what we do. We exported what we do in Florida over the course of 2 months into a 2-hour session, which we did yesterday for all 30 participants of the Youth Equestrian Games. It's such a cool mix here, 30 kids from 30 countries, and I mean, where else do you have yesterday? Look, in the
so many different backgrounds and ethnicities, it's just amazing. I did hear that the winner of the individual final tomorrow is getting some money that goes towards a charity of their choice, is that
absolutely true? So we are very fortunate that we have Boehringer Ingelheim pharmaceutical company who is sponsored the leadership program and is sponsoring $10,000 so that as teams yesterday, they're continental teams, they had to discuss within themselves which they had a menu of all the different projects and programs that Just World funds that are different. Whoever were to win the medals today will be choosing what their team decided on yesterday. And so they'll be able to make a real impact today in their decisions that money will go towards.
It must be such an inspiring thing for them to do as well, knowing that, you know, they're not just winning for themselves, they're actually going out there and helping youth their age too that are in less fortunate scenarios than themselves.
That's exactly what my dream and vision was with Just World, to have youth helping youth, because so many of these youth are going to grow up and be in powerful positions that affect thousands and thousands of people. And so if now as youth we can teach them to be socially responsible, and that is very important for the FEI.
Just got here, thankfully it's much better weather today. It was very wet yesterday. It's a day off for the riders in the Youth Equestrian Games today. They're having an educational program where they're learning about a bit of anti-doping, a bit of everything really, looking after the horses. So hopefully in a bit we're going to head behind the scenes and hopefully meet some of the competitors. But yeah, let's get started. Hi guys, I'm here with Amy Hay, who rode yesterday as part of the African team. So Amy, do you want to tell me a bit about yourself?
I'm 17 years old, I'm from Zimbabwe, and I am currently competing here at YEG. I have 4 horses and I'm jumping in the 1 meter 35s.
Wow. So, the horse you're riding yesterday in the Youth Equestrian Games, tell me about him, because I know they get selected. You have known him for like a week, isn't it? That's pretty crazy.
Yes, so I picked out Jeremy. He is huge, he's 1 meter 83.
What's that in hands? I don't know.
18 hands.
18 hands,
Yes.
Oh my god, that's huge.
Yeah, he's completely different to the horses I own and ride at home. He's big, but he is very adjustable.
So how do you get to know the horse then? Do you like get to ride him a few times, or what's it like?
So I drew Jeremy, and then the following day we had a flat work session where I got to know him a little. And then we had, I think, 2 other days. One, we got to jump in the main arena for the first time, which was really cool.
It's a big arena, isn't it? It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
And then we had 1 other day of jumping and then another flat work station. So 4 days to get to know him.
So today, you're having an off day today, isn't it, for the horses? So what do you do during that time?
So today the FEI have planned a day of education programs for us. We started off the day at 9:30 with anti-doping for the horses, which was really interesting, and I learned a lot from it. And then we went off to a talk about our careers and what we're going to do in the next few years. Now we're on lunch break, and then we go back to more education program.
And then you've got the individual jumping final tomorrow, isn't it? Are you competing in that as well?
Yes, I am, and I'm very excited.
Is that also on Jeremy, the horse?
Yes.
Okay, well, good luck. Thank you so much for speaking to us. It was lovely to meet you. And yeah, we'll be watching you tomorrow. Wishing you best of luck cheering you on.
Thank you so much.
So I'm here now with Mia, who's one of the spectators here at CHIO Aachen. So how's your day been so far?
Yeah, it's been really good. We got here early and we saw the carriage driving earlier, which was really cool.
Was that today or yesterday?
Yeah, this morning.
Oh, this morning, was it?
Yeah, we were able to be really close, which was really cool.
Oh, awesome. The arena's pretty mad,
yeah,
isn't it?
it's insane. It's
crazy.
really nicely done. And we saw some show jumping as well, which was really cool. And again, we were sat really close to the front, which was really nice.
So cool. You're going to watch the Youth Equestrian Games jumping tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm really excited, yeah.
Very cool. Have you done a bit of shopping yet?
Not yet. I'm trying to not spend too much money, so I've walked up and down once, but we haven't quite bought anything yet.
It's tempting, isn't it? There's so many
tempting,
good shops here.
Yeah.
Well, it's lovely to meet you, and I really hope you enjoy your time here. Thank you for taking the time for the interview.
Thanks for talking
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
So now I'm here with the team Australasia, and do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Dylan Bibby, I'm 18 from New Zealand.
I am Abdulaziz Alaid and I'm 17. I'm from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
I'm Malia Lang McMahon. I'm 18 years old and I'm from Australia.
I am Aya Hamsho. I'm from Syria and I'm 16 years old.
So yesterday you were in the team competition. How'd it go for you guys?
It went pretty good.
Yeah, very good. We had 4 faults on both rounds, over both rounds, so 8 in total.
It was quite a big course, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a really nice course. I had 2 clear rounds. We didn't finish with the results we wanted, but we really had so much fun during the teams competition, and that's what we're here for.
So the horses you draw, yeah, you don't know these horses really, do you? You've only known them a week.
No, so we just drew them out of the bowl. Drew a piece of paper out of the bowl with their number on it, and that was the horse we got to ride.
How did you qualify to get here in the first place?
So I qualified by winning the FEI event that we ran in New Zealand. That qualified our country for this.
So you're basically competing for New Zealand then, aren't you? Because you're the only New Zealand rider here, and same for all the countries.
Yep.
Okay, that's great. I think we're going to play a game of who's most likely to now, so see you guys in a bit. So I'm back here with Team Australasia, is that right? Australasia?
Yep.
Okay, and now we're going to play a game of who's most likely to. So we all know the rules. I'm going to ask some questions and you guys got to point to which of your teammates you think is most likely to. So starting off with, who's most likely to lose their stirrups whilst jumping? Okay, who's most likely to go on a ride without a saddle?
Me.
You as well?
I don't know those questions. I don't know the answer.
Yeah, same. What do you mean? I always go on bareback hacks. It's my favourite thing to do.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe that's just me. Okay, who's most likely to forget something at an event? What? Don't look so offended. Right, who's most likely to do a crazy jump off turn then? Are you planning on it in the individual if you get through?
I hope if I get a
We'll keep an eye out. Fingers crossed, June. I'd like to see that. Okay, who's most likely to become a dressage rider?
I really want to.
You want to? You want to be a dressage rider? Oh really?
Both.
What about eventing? Should we try eventing?
No.
Have any of you guys tried eventing?
Cross country.
I only did cross country one time. I didn't like it.
I feel like it's either
Cross country's good, the dressage.
Yeah, I mean I can say the same for show jumping. I'm not a big show jumping fan, much more an event to myself. Who's most likely to pose for the camera whilst riding? That was quick. That was a story, I feel like.
She always is posing for the camera.
I wish I had some like photos to prove it, if you have to take the word for it.
Well,
You can see the FEI.
on your lap on it.
Look out on the FEI account then, see if there's any photos. Right, who's most likely to forget the course?
Probably.
Yeah.
When I first went in that arena, I was looking around, I was like, there's so many jumps in here, but you don't have to jump them all, do you? It's only some of it.
And if you come, ours are a bit smaller.
Yeah, yeah. When I first went in, I saw how big they were. I was like, there's no way they're jumping these humongous jumps.
Nation Cup fences were up at the same time.
Yeah, it's cool to be riding around them though, knowing like some of your idols are riding around it too. Okay, and final question. Who's most likely to become a viral internet meme?
I think Carly.
Yeah.
The one that's not here.
The one that's not here.
Definitely.
Okay, thank you very much for playing. hope you enjoyed. And good luck in the individual jumping.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Sweet.
So I'm here with the final member of the Australasia team who turned up late, so he's going to have his own interview. So, do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, so my name is Khalid Ahmed Al Hamadi. I am from the United Arab Emirates and 17 years old. And
Yeah, so the horse you rode, tell me about him, her.
the Rados Black Diamond, 11-year-old gelding. Good horse, not easy, but good horse. He tried his best. Yesterday I didn't get the best result, but still tried my best and did my job.
Yeah, it's even an achievement to get here though, isn't it,
Yeah,
really?
it
Because
is.
how did you qualify to get here?
So I qualified. It was a competition over 2 rounds in Abu Dhabi. It was 130, 135 for both rounds, and it wasn't easy competition. It was a really hard competition, and did my best and qualified.
How would you describe the atmosphere here? Because it's such a big event, isn't it? You're obviously competing with, not against, but...
It is a really big event, and they were competing with big riders such as Abdurrahman Abdeleev and big 5-star riders, and the atmosphere is great here. All the people are happy, and it's all about horses.
It's great. Thank you so much for taking the time to this interview, and good luck tomorrow in the individuals.
Thank
tomorrow?
you.
Yeah, best. Does the hat look silly or not? Okay.
Okay.
Good. Okay, so we're going to try and walk and talk at the same time, which is proving a little bit difficult, but I've acquired a hat from the FEI, and yeah, I just want to talk a little bit about today for the riders, because the Youth Equestrian competition is not just about riding. It's about building up friendships and allowing this younger generation to compete alongside their idols, not necessarily against their idols, but alongside them, be in an atmosphere with them. Like, this is such an incredible atmosphere. It's nothing like I've really ever seen before. Just being in that amazing arena, I haven't seen an arena like it before. So I can't even imagine what it's like for these riders. But today, as you heard in the interviews, they're having a bit of an educational day, which has all been set up by the FEI, learning about all things horses, learning about horses' welfare, and yeah, just getting to know each other a bit more. And I'm sure it's going to be building friendships for life. When I met that group, the team from Australasia, they all seemed so comfortable with each other and like they actually made some really good friends. So yeah, it's absolutely amazing and a real once-in-a-lifetime opportunities for these young riders, which hopefully are going to aid them long into their future. Today is the individual jumping final for the Youth Equestrian Games. We're about to head in for a course walk now. Very excited to see the fences up close and see how big they are, because it's always a little bit hard to tell from the grandstand. So yeah, come along with us.
Okay, so we've managed to actually sneak into the course walk. We're not supposed to be, we're not supposed to be allowed. And I just walked in like I was supposed to be there.
Literally, I'm jumping. Do I not look like one of the riders?
We look like we're riding, don't we? But if we turn, we've got all of the riders walking the course with either their coaches or their parents, I would have thought.
So we got inside the course walk and I'm here at the Youth Equestrian Games jump. I think these jumps are about 1.30 meters, which when you take into consideration again that these riders have only known these horses for about a week, that is just incredible. And bear in mind, I think they're 15 to 18 years old, so really still very young. So as I said, here's the Youth Equestrian Game jump. We're going to have a look at the rest of the course. If Mum just pans the camera around right now, you can see it. It's a massive arena, and you can see you've got the jumps as well that their idols have been jumping. We had the Nations Cup a few days ago. We had the SAP Eventing Challenge yesterday and today. So an absolutely amazing arena. I keep saying the word prestigious, but it really is so prestigious. Very exciting, a very surreal experience for myself to be in here. So let's go have a walk of the course. Okay, so I've resorted back to my roots now. I'm going to be vlogging for a bit. Thought we could walk the course together and yeah, have a look at some of the lines. Got the riders walking now, as you can see down there. But yeah, let's have a walk of this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm walking with future greats. How exciting is that? How are you feeling?
Excited.
Excited, good luck. Hiya. Do you want to say anything to the camera? You've got it, you've got it.
Realise something very, very important. If I do this, technically I've just jumped in the main ring at Aachen. So I've come down to the warm-up arena just to see how some of the riders are preparing before they jump. It looks like a lot of them, obviously, it's very, very strict on how much they're allowed to do. There's a limit, obviously, because each rider is on a new horse. They're a limited amount of time to get to know them. That also includes the warm-up. So they're trying their best to get to know each other, obviously, for their final round. And so far, so good.
Okay, so the individual jumping final has just started for the Youth Equestrian Games. I'm going to head now and try and get some footage of some of the athletes jumping. So I'll see you guys in a bit.
And FEI Youth Equestrian Games Champion 2022, Thomas van Rijkjevos.
So I'm here with Thomas, who is champion of the Youth Equestrian Games, pulling away from his celebration, so we're going to make it quick. But how does it feel?
It's amazing.
Can you even describe it?
No.
You look a bit shell-shocked.
Yeah, I am.
We saw you when you went for the jump off. You went so fast. We were like, wow, he's actually going to go for it really hard. What made you make that decision to really go for it rather than take it slow and take it easy?
I knew everyone was going to be fast and a lot were going to be clear. So I knew I had to put pressure on, have a fast round, and I knew I had the best horse to go for it.
Yeah, you definitely put pressure on everybody else.
She was amazing.
Yeah, so tell me about that horse draw, because you've only known her for like a week, haven't you?
Yeah. So we drew, and I drew number one. And
pressure.
Yeah. And then I got her. She's a bit like my horse at home, a bit crazy, which is good. And she's just a fighter. So we spent a lot of time trying to get her to calm down. And
paid off.
Yeah.
That's what you want in a jump off, isn't it? You want a horse to want it as much as you do, and it definitely looked like
and
that.
she goes in there and just grows, which is amazing.
Yeah, certainly, it looked like it. Absolutely amazing. Huge congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll let you go and celebrate now because you deserve it.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Claudia Moore, who was in the team jumping finals over the last few days and had 3 clears, which is pretty impressive. It was also in the individual final later today. So, Claudia, do you want to tell me a little bit about yourself?
Hi, I'm Claudia Moore. I'm representing Great Britain for the team of Europe and I'm 17 years old.
So the horse you drew, can you tell me about him?
When I drew him originally I was very nervous because he is a lot bigger, but I was a bit nervous about that and like being able to get him going, but actually when you get in the ring, like he comes alive, lights up like a Christmas tree almost, and he has so much blood, and honestly he's the sweetest horse in and out of the stables and always tries his best.
This event here, there's a lot of focus as well on the friendships and meeting people. and just the amazing atmosphere. I know that the FEI did an education programme, didn't they?
Yeah.
So can you tell me a bit about that? Because that was all of yesterday.
Yeah, the whole of yesterday we did some team building, and I was here like a week ago, before the whole competition started, and they have been amazing, really bringing all of the continents together, and I know that I've made some friendships that I'll keep for a lifetime.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think I've taken it in quite... There is so much here, it's beyond words. I think it's absolutely incredible and I feel so lucky to be here. I hope you've been able to get a good dose of what Aachen is all about. I think, God, the love for the sport and the athletes here are all enjoying it, the horses are loving it. It's absolutely brilliant.
So that's the end of our time here at CHIO Aachen, and what an amazing time it's been. I'm feeling really inspired and I hope you guys are too. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the FEI YouTube channel, and also check out their other social medias for more content from the event. Also, don't forget to leave a comment below letting me know what you thought of the video, and I'll be sure to give them all a read. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.